In the heart of Luzon, near the mountains of Montalban, there lies a mysterious place where two great stones guard a dark secret. To many locals, it is not just a valley, it is the prison of a hero, a symbol of strength and suffering. His name is Bernardo Carpio. According to legend, Bernardo Carpio was no ordinary man. He was born with extraordinary strength, so powerful that even as a young boy, he could lift boulders, snap trees with his bare hands, and outrun horses with ease. But his strength was not just physical. Bernardo also had the heart of a leader and the spirit of a warrior. The people loved him, for he used his gifts to protect the helpless and fight against injustice during the time of foreign oppression. It was a time when cruel rulers, foreign conquerors, oppressed the people. They forced them into labor, took their land, and punished anyone who defied them. But Bernardo Carpio refused to bow. He became the voice of the people and led the resistance. Fearful of his growing influence, the rulers sought to stop him. No weapon could pierce his skin. No man could defeat him in battle. So they turned to dark magic and treachery. One day, they lured Bernardo into a cave in the mountains of Montalban. There, powerful sorcerers cast an enchantment upon the rocks, causing them to close in on him. Bernardo fought back, but the magic was strong, and the rocks began to crush inward. With all his might, Bernardo pushed back against the two mountains. He held them apart with his bare hands, keeping them from colliding completely. If he let go, they said, the earth would split open and swallow entire villages. And so, he remained trapped between the mountains, arms outstretched, muscles trembling, but holding firm. His sacrifice became the reason why earthquakes in the region were not as destructive as they could be. It is said that every time the earth shakes, it is not just a natural quake, it is Bernardo Carpio shifting, struggling to free himself from his stony prison. But why does he remain trapped? Some say the curse was meant to silence him forever. Others believe he stays because he chooses to, sacrificing his own freedom to protect the very people he once led. Generations have passed, but the story of Bernardo Carpio continues to inspire. In every protest, in every fight for freedom, his name is whispered, a reminder that true heroes never die. Some believe he is not a myth. That deep within the mountains, the real Bernardo still stands, waiting for the right time to return. They say he grows stronger with each quake, and that one day, he will break free. When that day comes, he will rise again, not as a prisoner, but as a liberator. The oppressors will tremble, and the people will be free once more, led by the man who defied kings and conquered mountains. There have been reports of strange tremors in the mountains, rocks that split cleanly in two, echoes of groans in the wind, and distant footsteps that shake the ground. Is it the mountain? Or is it him? In times of despair, the people visit his cave. They offer prayers, candles, and flowers. Not to worship, but to honor, to remember that somewhere, a hero still watches over them. Parents tell their children, when you feel the ground move, it is not something to fear, it is Bernardo reminding us that we are never alone. His legend is not only about strength, but about sacrifice, the idea that real power is not in how much you can lift, but in what you're willing to carry for others. To this day, he is called the Filipino Atlas, holding up not just mountains, but the spirit of a people who refuse to be broken. And so, he remained trapped between the mountains, arms outstretched, muscles trembling, but holding firm. His sacrifice became the reason why earthquakes in the region were not as destructive as they could be.